right, guys, welcome back to Low Tide City. But before we get back into the hot Smash action, we've got another event that's coming up in November. Main stage, going to be hosted by the wonderful people of the stream that you're watching currently Beyond the Summit. And if you're wondering, why would I go to another major? I just doled out my pockets for another one. Well, I'll tell you why. First of all, it's in Cali. So you're going to be Cali living
awesome
really nicely.
Area.
And also, there's 6 qualifiers for Smash Summit 12 and 6 qualifying spots for Ultimate Summit 4. So if you're looking to make your mark at one of the biggest Smash events with one of the craziest prize pots and production value in all of Smash Brothers, check it right there. And you've got competition in both Melee, Ultimate, and
There's one more game.
what's that third game? Nick Brawl.
Nick Brawl,
Nick
the
Brawl.
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, coming out in just a few days on Tuesday. They already have the event for it. 256-person cap. I don't know if it hit the cap yet. If it didn't, definitely go sign up right now at bts.gg/mainstage. Otherwise, you can still spectate. It's easy to get in there for you as the spectator, as the player, but for the people that want to get into the Smash Summits, this is their chance to do it.
True. And I'll be there, so if you want to come, and I think you'll be there
Yep,
as well.
we'll both
so,
be
you know,
there,
Come
yep.
say hi to us. You know, I'll be sure to shake your hand and be like, yo, what's poppin'?
Who do you think you're going to main in Nick Brawl?
Oh, man, I think Korra. Korra
Korra?
looks super cool. Korra, Aang, I'm a huge weeb, and I love Avatar.
Aang's
so.
good. Aang is
They
an
are
awesome
weird.
character in that game.
Also, Danny Phantom looks pretty cool.
Yes.
I wonder, there are endless possibilities for DLC for that game as
Oh
well.
my God.
So
I
I've
want
got no
Hugh
clue.
Neutron. I want Hugh Neutron.
Hugh Neutron. All right, Jimbo.
Send him to the Shadow Realm.
It's time to take your stock sub 10. All right, though. Speaking of people take your stock at sub 10, or rather comboing until it feels like they're taking your stock at sub 10. We've got Dark Wizzy versus Army. Army, one of the greatest players in Texas currently defending his home state right now against Dark Wizzy, who's been such a force in this
Right?
bracket so far.
I did a little bit of research too before. This is ArmyOli's first major.
Really, ever.
First major.
Ever?
And he's this far.
No
That's
way.
what he said on Twitter. I mean, sometimes people do it for the likes, but
True.
I mean, it might be true.
He has been a local threat in Texas for quite a
Yeah.
while, and from what I've heard from a lot of people that support him or have known him in this region is that he comes out very sparingly. He pretty much does. It's not a consistent show up, but when he does come out, he does make huge statements. But as opposed to
Speaking
huge
of
statements,
statements.
yeah.
And I was gonna say, you know, sometimes fighting Olimar can be very, like, for lack of better words, frustrating. And it's like, if you're going like against Game 5 with Mars, Dark Wizzy, as you just did, to then go into lose, you have to play against one of the best Olimars right now, right off the bat. That's
true.
not easy to do. Like to keep your composure. Already though, coming out the gate swinging, taking that first stock right away.
We're pretty deep into losers at this point, too, so
Yes.
whoever wins this inches ever so closer to making top 8 of this event, which is honestly looking like a bloodbath right now with how many stacked players are in losers bracket. Right now.
No. Still keeping safe, getting those juggles, 85%, getting kind of close for kill percent, especially with this kind of rage. Good place forward smash, maybe even up smash might do it.
So I feel like we're seeing a lot of matchup specialists today. I feel like Dark Wizzy, very storied to having a lot of practice in this matchup with players such as DeBuzz.
Yes.
Although maybe not as recently in this game. I remember back in Smash 4, they were very, very heavy practice partners with each other. And DeBuzz played Olimar a fair amount in that game before, even with Rosalina. being
Tried to
such
make
a
it work.
force. Yeah. But
Speaking of those matchups, especially though, you had mentioned earlier that ArmyOli also has a snake. So
Yeah.
if we don't see the Olimar work out, there are options, but it's working out right now. They're almost neck and neck.
Not looking bad. Like I wouldn't be able to pin where Army would be in the spectrum of like top 100 players in the world or something like that. But he is one of the most dominant players in this region right now. And to go toe-to-toe with Dark Wizzy so early into game 1 right here, it's going to be interesting.
You want to talk about the top 100 players? The fact that he came into this event at the 80th seed, and he's now this far in
really?
bracket.
Holy moly.
So he's making a name for himself. He's
Oh,
going to be in
yeah.
that PG Stats article.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And if you make one of those articles, God bless you.
Oh,
you earn that. You earn that print. But Army looking so good right now. Just getting that passive damage tacked on a Dark Wizzy. He's not letting himself bleed out too much. And Olimar's got really good combo game, too. You know, one good up smash, you can initiate into a huge damage combo.
Or even just single hits like that purple down are doing so much damage.
Yeah. All right, though, Dark Wizzy, if there's one thing that Mario excels at, it's just catching landings and really deploying up airs to just keep the pressure going in terms of punish game. And at that point, if you're not trading adequately with Mario, he's going to be winning those interactions and getting more consistent damage off of them every single time.
Yeah, like you said, Dark Wizzy's not really playing too far. Like, if he ever dashes away, it's usually just a way bouncing
Yeah.
fireball right back. He's keeping on him, and it's working really well.
For real, he's staying right in his face the entire time. That up smash being ripped off right there. And yeah, I think Army thought he was safe with that
Yep.
F smash right there, that maybe it would be quick enough or at least at a safe enough distance.
Not even Olimar. Not even Olimar was safe there.
Mario be throwing it back, though. He do be throwing it back for a real one out there. Like that distance that up smash can cover behind Mario himself. If Mario's facing away from you and you're at kill percent, you know exactly what he's going to be going for in those instances.
We're getting a bit of a counter pick stage here. I think, is this the first non-PS? Oh no, we saw one game of Smashville earlier, but otherwise I feel like a lot of players are PS2 starter, but yeah.
I think that just speaks to how confident a lot of these players are and how much matchup experience they have in banning these big factor stages. Like, I don't see any shot that Army is going to be taking Dark Wizzy to tri-plats anytime soon. Like, that's just not going to happen.
Exactly. And even despite the stage kind of pick here, this is still a starter stage, neutral, etc. But the fact that, like, you gotta remember, these majors have some stage styles that are like Yoshi's Story, like Lilac Cruise. But I think it speaks volumes, the fact that when you get into like these higher rounds, players just opt for the same like 3-4 stages every single time.
It's true. And I like this counter pick a lot for Army because it gives Mario less verticality to deal with. Yes, those platforms are still ever-present threat. But we won't really be seeing Army die off the top of the stage as quickly as he could have perhaps on PS2. And I think it gives him, and also the additional space, I feel like gives him more of an opportunity to play around. And I know that PS2 is the widest stage, I believe, in terms of length, but given how open and how the platforms disappear on this stage, I feel like it gives Army a little bit more breathing room to kind of navigate around without being constantly pressured from below.
Right.
But that being said, Wizzy already with a fatty lead right here.
However, with 123%, Army needs to find a purple Pikmin in his lineup soon if he wants to get that kill, unless up smash might not do it just yet on Town and City, which would be tough for the counter pick.
Okay.
That could have almost been huge.
Yeah, one of the shining examples for Olimar right there is that he can. Is that going to kill? Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, the blue Pikmin really got it down. Blue Pikmin has the most throw strength out of any of the Pikmin, so if you're looking for a good kill tool, you know, the optimal layout a lot of the time is 2 purples and a blue.
Yes. I was looking at that white Pikmin he just threw because I was wondering if that was going to get the damage to get him back into this game.
White is also insane.
It died though to 1 fireball from like fresh HP. Like, all right, I didn't know it was that weak. So
he's a frail little guy.
This is a little bit better for Mario than I thought it might have been.
He's not eating his veggies. He's not drinking his milk.
Eat your friends.
He's eating too much trash. Ooh, a AA battery. Let me carry this back to the ship so we can eat it.
He's going to need a little bit more than that, perhaps a C or a D battery to get over Dark Wizzy here, but he's running out of juice a little bit here. He needs to do something before he loses the second stock.
Ooh, the classic ledge trump right there with Mario Cape. I don't know how exactly Cape facilitates ledge trumps. I think it just makes them a little more consistent.
Exactly. This game is weird in terms of just like how like the hurt box there of a character on the ledge can sometimes make it like tough to run through. I know Gamer has a lot of tech of that on his YouTube, but if you got a cape, might as well use it, make it more consistent.
Ooh, okay, trying to go for the knockdown tech chase right there with that purple Pikmin. Yeah, Army struggling to find some sort of kill tool right there. Actually clanking right there, but we do have the purple out on deck. 2 purples sitting up right now.
I almost thought we had a blue there. No, it was just a blue arrow on top of it.
That was a white, yeah. The white went away real quick. That little guy's just getting wailed on this game.
Poor guy. Ooh, that was big.
All he needs is 1 purple Pikmin hit here. This should not kill just yet. Yeah.
Almost, though. Town and City would have made it close.
Yeah, the side blast zones on Town and City are a little bit easier to kill off of than most stages, but again, you cannot be attacking Dark Wizzy's shield when he's grounded at those kill percents. You have to respect it.
It was a good option, though, I think, because, like, I mean, you can't attack his shield. He's going to counter. I think that might have even worked without the parry, to be honest.
That's true.
A lot of Olimar is going to come down with that Nair, and he waited, went a little bit further with the perfect mix-up. Dark Wizzy's reaction time on that, though, was immaculate.
And, man, after the storied run that Army has had this entire bracket, I think he's finally met his foil in Dark Wizzy.
Right.
You know, it's just got to be so hard to find openings against this player, and he's just sticking with Olimar all the way. I know that Army also has a snake that's really, really good. However, I don't think we're going to be seeing it this set.
No, I see the potential here with Olimar. It's tough. I mean, if he's had more success with Olimar in this bracket, which he has, I know before this he beat setup here with only Olimar, so maybe his snake just isn't ready for Sunday yet. Who knows?
I think he's also just got to respect Dark Wizzy when he's sitting on the ground and trying to land on him. It can be kind of precarious right here because Olimar's airspeed isn't exactly the craziest. He can't really get down from these scary situations too quickly, given how he's just very slightly floaty. So it can be really, it's just a playground for Mario at this point. Missing that right there, actually. But going to make it back to ledge. That is so scary when you cannot see the ledge.
I feel like, I don't know, Army's fighting really up close with Wizzy this entire time. And honestly, when it comes down to it, Mario's going to have the frame data to win. I think maybe he wants to, like, just slow it down a little bit, utilize your counter pick with the stage flame here, and, like, I don't know, camp a little bit more.
And we're seeing right now Dark Wizzy just patrolling for this kill. Can't get the sweet spot back air right there, but man, this is such a good lead for him to have this early in the set, or at least in the game. You know, this is probably the fattest lead we've seen so far.
It is.
Army just hasn't been able to trade.
when you see a set just get further and further and further, like we did with Cosmos and Skittles, it's just like, it gets really tough to make the comeback. And not to mention, it's tough to have that like mindset and composure to like try to make a comeback on when you're down 0-2.
Yeah, Army just trying to find answers here. We saw Town and City really not come too much into play right here for Army last time, but that F smash, that's good. That is honestly a really good way to stop the bleeding right here for Army. Ooh, we saw the preemptive whistle come out to try and armor through that damage right there, but Dark Wizzy actually undershooting that up air. It allowed him to actually just capitalize right there.
So we saw Dark Wizzy throw out a couple capes right there, which is right when Army was trying to like use a lot of that purple up smash. That will reflect and hit Olimar.
That up smash almost killed. That was insane. I don't know, so the purple up smash coming out right there. The blue Pikmin actually off deck right now, but still,
there it is.
We have a lead finally for Army in this set. He's just letting it rip with these purple Pikmin at this point. He's like, you know what? I have not been able to just outplay you and get my damage. I'm just going to let it rip and see if he can react fast enough.
Without that rage, it might be a little tough to get that kill. I'm actually surprised that kill. Olimar is really
light. He is. He's a small dude. I mean, canonically, he's like the size of like a he's picking up pennies. And
he's much smaller than Chris Pratt.
Microscopic. Yeah, definitely. Put Olimar in the Mario movie. It wouldn't make any sense, but it'd be funny.
I mean, they got DK. Why not? Mix up the universe a little bit more.
All right, though, the jab. First time we've seen the jab just set up for a tech chase right here. It is a really good boxing option for Olimar to use to set up into those techs.
Gets him off stage. Can we convert to something? He needs a purple soon, though.
And we're not seeing it just yet, though. Dark Wizzy getting ever so more damage. And we've seen Dark Wizzy be so clutch in a lot of these situations today. I don't know if you guys saw his games versus Mars earlier today, but he was really pushing it to the brink with him and managed to clutch out some really close games. Oh, my God.
The roll-in couldn't get through the giant fireball that is Mario's forward smash with enough kill power to seal out that entire set. Dark Wizzy taking a 3-0. However, ArmyOli taking a very respectable 17th place after being 80th seed at his first major.
And that Texas is hero. You know, one of the hidden bosses or just hidden warriors of Texas coming out and doing so well for his state out here. Not a placement to be ashamed of whatsoever. And he nailed a lot of really good wins on his way.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but Dark Wizzy going to be moving on, guaranteeing himself 13th, I believe, at this tournament since he's sitting in losers right now.